Okay, I'm your poorly aging sarcastic PC witty gamer, and in an attempt to get more content online, I am playing The Outer Worlds 2000 right here on the poorly aging sarcastic PC witty gamer channel, where you're falling in love in stereo. I didn't know it'd be compiling or generating shaders or anything like that when we launched. This is embarrassing to sit through this and have you see me sit through it. I played this game before, and I haven't changed my video card or anything. You would think it would just run, but no, it doesn't just run. It generates shaders. This game is optimizing shaders for your system to ensure smooth performance and reduce in-game stuttering. This process converts shader code into a format tailored to your hardware, enhancing visual effects and overall gameplay experience. Depending on your system, compiling may take a few minutes. You may have to fill the time saying interesting things to the people watching your videos. Good luck, Mr. Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Looks like we're getting through the generating of the shaders. I don't remember where I was in this game. What happens is you look forward to games and then a bunch of games come out, and so you try them out. You try the ones that you bought, and but then you're on to the next one. And so I don't remember where I am in the Outer Worlds 2000, but hopefully we can find out together. Generating shaders. Press any key. Now, I don't even remember which one is the any key, but I'll try this in.
Hi, I'm the Moon Man, formerly of Spacer's Choice, now the property of Auntie's Choice due to a hostile merger. I couldn't be happier about it. Says so right in my contract.
His lips aren't moving. Let me continue where I left off. The effects frozen and webbed will disable your ability to sprint and slide. Weapons like shotguns and SMGs deal a lot of small hits very quickly. Enemies with higher armor negate much of the damage. Inventory items you don't want can be flagged as junk. You can quickly break down all of your junk items. Find yourself in a dark space with no light? Try using your flashlight. Well, then you're not with no light, are you? These are loading screens. The long ones aren't there long enough for me to read them all the way through to you, and then we've got a short one like this, and it seems to be there forever. Has the game frozen up? I see no activity on the screen. Perhaps this is why I didn't get further. Now I see activity. The little moon man is going back and forth. Evasion grants you a chance to avoid incoming range damage. Okay, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Well, I get to the first guy and I can't even talk to him. Well, don't pull a gun on him. Just because he won't talk to you. I mean, I don't even know how to put my gun away. Oh, great, I just threw a grenade. Accidentally. I'm glad nobody was in the way of my grenade. Some people would take it kind of hostile if I
can do this all day.
if I shot them or their friends
Gonna
with a
need a bigger
grenade.
storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
I don't know how to say that word. So I'll go to number 2 instead. I'm with mortuary affairs. Can't you tell by the
Thought
smell?
these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Wouldn't that be then I put the ration in liberation? Because liberation doesn't have ration in it. That'd be like saying I put the stud in student. Student starts with stud pronounced stewed, not stud. So it doesn't really make sense. You said you supply us, but it looks like really you just sell stuff, and I don't know that I really have money.
I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
I'm sure I won't. Okay, let's see if I can sell anything. It looks like I have 587 of whatever the currency is. How do I sell it? Hold S. I still have 587. I don't think I actually sold it. Premium Moonman armor. Hibernation helmet. Hibernation suit. Zane's helmet. Who is Zane? Deluxe Moonman staff. Premium Moonman helmet. Mag pick. Tool used to pick locks. Sentry blade. I keep trying to sell this sentry blade. Repeating rifle. Sentry blade. See, I still got the sentry blade. How do I sell stuff? E to sell. Okay, now I got 601. Zane's blade. Now I got 741. Seems like they're paying me well enough. Dude, put your gun away. Use workbench for crafting, okay. Doesn't look like I have all the pieces for anything. So that was fun to look at and did me no good.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I need you to fix your face. It looks terrible over there on the right-hand side. I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Engineer something, dude. Oh, he can't do any of these either. Forget it, dude. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're running elsewhere.
Well, excuse me.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
What do you do around here when you're not on break?
I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
I was attacked by drones near Fairfield. Are you sure you even want to redeploy these?
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's the problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
If the stakes are so high, why aren't you at the terminal right
Been
now?
key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't stumps at this point. It was as simple as putting in the time, that'd be one thing. But it's a bit thornier than that. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
Like they say, if at first you don't succeed...
Have another smoke?
I was going to say give up and go get drunk, which is close to have another smoke, I suppose. So the terminal's never getting fixed?
Sometimes you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve the problem. That's what I'm doing. I hope.
Is there anybody with more experience who could help
Guessing
you?
that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but... I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this... perplexity.
The predecessor is anything like the predecessor? I noticed a baton locked in one of the cases. Just so you know, if I help, I'm taking it.
What? Oh, yeah. I must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
If any solution comes to mind, I'll let you know. I'd say the game looks pretty good. These Outer World games have a particular, I don't know, color scheme, look to them, aesthetic.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
No, Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Yes,
Good.
Auntie.
See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought you'd
This is
leave.
a lot of dialogue
Now
without me
then.
being allowed to speak.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
I'm not an idiot, so no.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity. I do not believe in signs.
Fine,
I
hire them and
believe
I'll help
in
you look.
opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Well, for one thing, I want to make sure that I don't ever end up wearing a hat like yours. That would be terrible. Think we can trust this guy?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I'm trying to find someone here. Name of Augustin de Vries.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
I would like to wipe out all life whatsoever on this island. Just snuff it all out. You included, of course. I mean, I need to get to the Vox relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your
Then I'm
conscience
out.
shall be renewed.
Why would I want to save people's lives?
You're a hard sell. All right, I'll play this your way. If I attain my goals, I suspect I shall find it far easier to ascend within Auntie's choice. And I'm especially willing to aid you. Did that get your attention?
Barely.
Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
I thought the worst was listening to you go on and on and on and on without letting me talk. Certainly seems the worst from my perspective. What is a grafted soldier?
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
You must not have much faith in your troops if you're sending me after
I
one.
may be a motivator of persons, but I'm also something of a realist. Our grafted soldiers are capable at their apex, but many degrade before accomplishing themselves. I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use. But the grafting program was shuttered with good reason. Best to be thorough.
So go to the ministry and retire this info, retrieve. So go to the school and learn how to read. Then go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Like a bridge burning over troubled waters, I kick some behind. Like a bridge, a burning bridge. Oh, it's not funny if I forget to put in the burning. Anyway, I prefer diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assault. Okay, anybody know what I'm doing? Because I'm completely confused.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole...
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let
Persons
no one
elimination?
say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
My purpose is to put a bullet between the eyes of anybody who talks too much in this game, as long as they're not me.
You threaten me in my own settlement? I so admire your guts. I think I'll cut your belly open and see what they look like.
Ready to take it?
Well, this obviously kind of stops the mood. Hey, somebody just threatened you, and they said they're going to kill you, and then suddenly you get a pop-up instead of actual combat. Particularly tough enemies are noted via their health bar. Well, this is a great time to find that out when I'm already going to be battling this person, signifying that they're especially challenging. They are reserved for the leaders and strongest fighters of a group. These enemies are more resistant to certain powerful effects, requiring them to take damage first and make them weak.
Commander, just leave with...
life form detected. You order.
By the way, I had no motive to kill her other than I was bored. And I knew that in Obsidian games... Apparently I'm to be interrupted again. I knew in Obsidian games they're supposed to take into consideration what happens if you do things that are not the quests that were given to you. So I thought I would kill her and find out how it happens. Your actions just now have caused one of the game's factions to order that your party be shot, attacked on sight by all faction personnel due to unforgivable crimes. Well, thank you for having let me know that in advance so that I would know what might happen if I were to shoot a fire. These usually consist of killing important members of the faction or working together against a faction's goals. This is a permanent change with long-reaching effects across the game, so you may want to consider reloading or just roll with it and enjoy the notoriety.
You are taking an alarming amount of fluids, Commander.
Loading surplus.
Standing by with life support.
At least this should be more exciting. I don't know if this is going to ruin my game or not, but it should be more exciting for the people that are watching this here.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Is that the guy with the hat? Looks like my gun is out of gunosity, also known as ammo. Do we have any other?
Let's clear their legs. Ready to waste them.
I may be out of all ammo, which would certainly be inconvenient during a gunfight. Great.
No reward. I weep for the bullets I must expend.
Is it actually changing my guns or not? You're telling me I have no ammunition whatsoever?
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
Okay, it wants me to level up. Does anybody remember how to level up? I certainly do not. Oh, 2 points available, so looks like I can add them to anything. So I think I would add them to leadership and to nugs. But again, a nug without bullets doesn't seem very helpful a tool. Oh, I can throw grenades, I suppose. I don't even see any ammo listed. Dear Father, Mother, Guardian, name. I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee, rank, first name, last name was killed in action at location on date. I know the sorrow that this message brings you. But no soldier rank, last name, was a valuable Auntie's Choice asset, and that their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Sincerely yours, Babylon Carr, Acquisitions Officer. So, does anybody have any ammo? Because if not, we're probably going to lose this fight. Auntie's Choice Premium Residence Leasings, Fairfield. Available appropriated protectorate lodgements. Augustine de Fries, house, red trim, circle windows. Beatrice Lorenz, house, gray trim, oval windows, large porch. Newly assigned Auntie's Choice residence, Emmeline Galloway, house, gray trim, rectangular windows. Warren L. Warren, house, gray trim, oval windows. Huel Chaudhry, house, blue trim, mixed windows. And Akatarina Cole, house, gray trim, oval windows, large porch. Well, I guess whoever wanted to kill me out here was either killed or no longer wants me dead.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Oh, there's where we just came from. Looks kind of dead, doesn't it? I wonder what happened here. I kind of feel bad that I got in a fight that killed 2 quest givers, but I kind of don't. Mainly because I needed action for this video. I probably wasn't even going to upload it if there wasn't action.
Can't get that Auntie's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta.
Yeah, don't put a bullet to your head.
Need something, Commander?
I need ammo.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Well, dude, craft me some ammo. Okay. Well, I did get some ammo out of it, so that's pretty cool. That was probably worth it, as long as it fires through the particular gun that I have. I mean, I'm still new enough in this game. I don't know how most of the systems work. I thought I could jump up on that. I mean, I did something similar in Arizona Jones in the Great Circle. This is probably going to hurt. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wow, man, the colors, dude. Is this that guy that wouldn't talk to me before?
Seek dispensing of
This is probably going to make a really lousy playthrough, but...
health benefits available at your request.
You deserve it. He didn't really deserve it. It's just I felt in the mood to killify him. I was mad at people for not talking to me. And I wanted to see, you know, whether any companions would leave. If I were to be especially murderous. So some of this was just a test. Actually, pretty much all of it was a test, or I didn't want my viewers to get bored. So I will most likely, the next time I play this game, start it over again so I don't have a character that is plagued by this background. Although I am a little curious how it would go if I did an awful lot of killing. It is interesting that my companions are not complaining about my murderous rage or anything.
No signs of corrosion.
You deserve it.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
I also wanted to find out whether there...
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
whether people would alert, like law enforcement or bounty hunters or something like that. If I was especially evil enough. So far, I'm not seeing anything like that. This has the extra benefit of not having to get to know people and their backstories, but even if it works, I don't think this is
Let me know when you need a distraction.
how Outer Worlds 2 was designed to play, so I probably will start over again. But I'm glad it works. I mean, you know. I wonder what happened to all these guys while they're dead.
Might I have a word, Commander?
Aye.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. But void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Why, are you in pain?
Legs bother me a bit, but no more than usual. Anyway, that's not the reason I'm asking to visit. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
You do know that if people are too chatty with me, I end up killing them. You're aware of this?
I agree. But the problem with burning down a system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You were trying to do the right thing. How sentimental. As you can see, I've been murdering people on the spot. I'm not interested in the right thing. But that is what an Earth Directorate agent should do.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. All that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing.
Shot.
Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
No time like the past to make up for... no time like the present. Makes sense, idiot. No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. It would make sense to say no time like the past to make up for present mistakes. Let's go see your friend and kill him.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
As long as you want him dead, that's all that matters to me. I also didn't look to see what direction we were heading. Oh, we came from here before, I think. This is familiar. Vaguely familiar. So we're probably going in the wrong direction. After all, it's a step in the wrong direction. It's a step in the wrong direction after all. Chances are it's a step in the wrong direction. It's a step in the wrong direction after all. Main menu, and then there's nothing on the main menu. That's nice. Oh, I can't kill him, so. I expected it to be a little more versatile than that. I know games struggle to maintain their plot and things like that if you kill main characters. The good ones find a way to compensate for it. And this one may be good, don't get me wrong, but clearly it's not made for the possibility that I could kill my companion. Can I not swim? Now you tell me. Well, I'm probably going to start with a new character right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aging Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Because I don't want one with all that murder on there.
All right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
I want to start a new game.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold
Hit him
of
again.
yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
How do you know what side I'm on?
Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Greetings, Earth Directorate Mission Commander. Identification verification required to unlock. Okay, I don't know what it's needed to unlock. Okay, verify appearance details. Well, I'm probably not going to be a chick. I could be a black guy. I don't know if I was a black guy last time, though. If I am a black guy, I want better hair than a bald head. I'm going to have to change the hair color if I'm going to live with this. And I wouldn't mind some... If I'm going to be black, I want to be black. Especially because I'm going to change the hair color. And it's going to be a big contrast to my black skin. So I think the eye color is right because I am black. I don't really want dark circles under my eyes. And eyebrows, forehead, nose. Nose size. That nose is a little big, but, you know, I want to keep it fairly realistic. Now, for people who don't know, I'm going for purple hair here, and I don't even know if it's available in this game, but I am... Okay, that looks fairly purple. It's not bright purple, but this might be more respectable anyway. And I probably don't want a big old beard. I'd like just mustache. If they've got a good mustache, I don't know. See, that's too bushy a mustache. I could live with it, but I'd much rather have it trimmed a little more. That is ridiculous. I don't know how he can look at me with a straight face with that one. That's good enough. No piercings, no tattoos. I'm going to be an ex-professor, I guess. Confirm positive traits. Well, I'm brilliant because I'm an ex-professor. Select 3 skills to specialize in. That would be nugs. Probably should be leadership, but yeah, I'll go leadership. Enter name. This is very important. Okay. I ran out of letters that it would let me put in. That's why I had to change it. I can't be Commander YouTube, dude. See, it'll only allow 4 more letters. So we'll just have to be YouTube dude again. Which this time he's black. Which is great. He's a black professor with the robot arms, I guess, is how it works. He's good with nugs, which is gun spelled backwards, speech, and leadership. We're going to play on the easiest level of the game. Now, just so you understand how this works, I generally play games on the easiest level so that I can experience the story, show you how it is, all of that. Then, if I like the game enough, when I do a replay of it, I'll up the difficulty a notch. So if there's a game with like 6 difficulty levels, if I'm playing on the hardest level, it means I really like the game. I'm paying a huge compliment to the devs. Identity confirmed. Unlocking classified transmission. Priority message.
Commander, as always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition.
What about my good
looks?
looks?
Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Law be with you? Like the Torah? Well, that was kind of interesting.
Commander, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Wow, a whole 10.25%, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh?
Right.
Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They simulate brain damage, do they?
Oh, no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
What are they telling you?
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got a No time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him. He don't talk much. So, what do you think?
I think you should have complimented my beautiful black skin and my beautiful purple hair. I've always said we need to put people first. Their humanity and yours is priceless.
Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for bringing me the TTD device. Transportation Tycoon. I don't know what a TTD device is. Did he already say? Because maybe I wasn't paying attention. By the way, I appreciate it. Leave conversation.
Call should come through at the console.
Oh, I kind of remember this. Crawling through stuff, and I don't remember how I got out of it. Oh, maybe you just do that, yeah.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Who's this guy?
Forward agents ready to be patched in over the channel.
Well, you have nice hair.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their
Okay,
gray matter
yeah,
rewired
I'm
after
starting
hibernating
to
her way
remember
through
this.
skip
I
space,
don't know where
Commander.
my cabin is, of course. Anybody see my cabin? This looks like some sort of med bay. You can view the codex at any time to view any tutorials. JView journal. Right now, I just want to view my my cabin.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for
Right.
Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Yeah, that's why I was down here. Okay, so now I have my helmet and my credentials. How do I put on my helmet? Of course, you notice I don't have red hair in this menu. I mean, purple hair. It's a travesty, I tell you. Variation of mission. Huh? There's no Z in it. Origination. I'll learn to read someday. While agents frequently receive their orders as a specific set of actions from their local Earth Directorate system headquarters in the form of an Athaway video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations, accompanied by a well-typed brief, they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents, as well as appeals from the private citizens. Now, that is a long sentence. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed elements, they are often vague, poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malfaction, but an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. Well, that's why I quit the last game, was I had become a wrongdoer. Clearly, I mean, I was murdering people on sight. Some would say that's against the law. Cargo Mishandling Incident Procedure. CMIP. You might think investigating cargo mishandling incidents, also known as CMIs, are more colloquially as smuggling operations, is beneath the notice of a highly trained and well-armed Earth Directorate agent. But you would be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice. From illegal sprat trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods, the Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement and beyond. We will not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor to fear the words Earth, Directorate, and Agent. Use of force guidelines. Now, see, this is maybe what I violated inadvertently in the last game when I murdered those 30 people. It is said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, see, I would have gotten fired in the last game anyway then. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that the agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form, known as a U Dead Foe, in triplicate, one for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost, or DOC, report. Now, I assume I just crawl out here to get back to where they want me to take that call from that chickie babe.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, We will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
But they don't work if they're unsealed. And will explode if you try to open them.
Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
Something tells me I shouldn't trust you or your plan. Have you double-checked all the math?
What? How dare you question my calculations?
Don't point at me.
It's flawless. I've spent the better part of a year planning this mission. You have no idea what I've sacrificed, what I'm prepared to sacrifice still.
You do remember who's the commanding officer on this mission, right?
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me. It will not happen again. I promise you. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
I'm not.
Who? Niles? Is that you?
Niles from nowhere?
Wow, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra.
And may the farce be with you.
DeFreeze out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Kind of makes me want to play Starfield. In a galaxy just around the block. I'm supposed to set my... Oh. Never mind.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Keeps us productive.
Is that what I'm doing?
The protector of Arcadia and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Isn't this where I was supposed to go?
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Oh, I was gonna check to see whether there's a way to change this game from being in meters to something people would understand, like feet and yards.
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
Yeah, but it requires a power fuse. Anybody got a power fuse? Oh, there's the power fuse.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Expiring without permission
I seem to remember
will result
this
in
fight.
demerits being assigned. Greetings, subject. A subject is better able to serve
Commander, we finished our sweep.
within their body.
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I found a badge. Could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
We all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You are not just a cog in the machine.
Time reducing those necks to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
I don't know if this is the way they want me to do it. It's just the way I remember doing it last time.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before.
You guys
Everyone
need
knows
helmets.
fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'm gonna take security ops. I'm good at sticking to the shadows.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Abar and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Abar's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
That'd be easily. Learn to use adverbs, or I'll kill you myself.
Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without...
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Shot's certainly part of it.
If I knew where I was going and what I'm supposed to be doing, that might be helpful.
Laura, got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
As
long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Anybody need killing? Because I don't understand this game in any non-lethal form. I'm not that way about all games. I hardly ever kill people when I play Monopoly, for instance. I've never killed somebody in Disneyland Adventures either. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to end sentences and prepositions. Go back to school. Learn how to write. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. Anybody remember why I'm here? Other than I want to kill? I mean, I hope I shot the right thing. I want to see veins and blood and guts in my teeth. Kill! Kill!
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Well, darling, I don't know how to get there. Pick up sentry blade. Attacking unaware enemies while crouched will perform a sneak attack. For most weapons, this allows you to preview your damage and prepare a power attack, weak spot hit, or charged shot with certain nugs. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal or power attack damage. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage with other weapons. Actually, thanks for watching. I'm getting a little tired, so I'm gonna put this together for uploading and all of that. Then I'm gonna take a nap before I do even more videos. I'm thinking about Starfield next. Now, will I remember that when I wake up? I don't know. People asked about Starfield. I'd love to play Starfield. I do like Starfield. I like it more than most people. So please like and subscribe. Leave non-threatening, non-profane comments below. That lets YouTube know you care about what I'm doing here. YouTube will recommend this video to more people based on the engagement it gets here. So please help me out. Have a great day.